What's up, Internet? We are here back in the town. I just noticed that my updated tools look slightly different. That's going to get a little bit weird. I have to get used to that, I guess. Damn you, updating OBS. It might have been more pain than it was worth. Anyway, our inventory's full, so there's not much we can do aside from starting to go to the next town over. So let's start by doing that and see where the night takes us. Or at least the next 28 or so minutes. I'm still trying to play Pocket Station while I do this, just to build up points. Fortunately, it's an entirely automatic process. I just hit the button every once in a while. But earning plenty of points for Meteorot R. Maybe I'll work on a review for that sometime soon. But more importantly, we have to once again board the train of destiny and talk to the Cat of Doom before we can, you know, go on with our lives, interact with our neighbors, empty our pockets, and make many a bell, and hopefully find some treasure, because treasure is always terrific. There's good old Rover, although he's not very good. I feel like just obnoxious old Rover, but it's Rover, that's the important thing. That is the takeaway here, because it is in fact Rover. Here he comes, as much as we all wish he wasn't. Silly Rover. Just gonna see if I can... Nope, I can't minimize my screen anymore. That's a little obnoxious. Just a little bigger now with like an extra thing to see a recording sign on it, but still it's obnoxious. It's like, what does that contribute to anything? Other than just making my, you know, preview window bigger. Contributes nothing. Nothing was contributed, OBS. Not a thing. And you should feel bad about it. Okay, well, let's go see Nook, because that's kind of our first big stumbling block before we do anything, is, you know, emptying our pockets. Because they're a wee bit crammed to the gills. Alright, sell that, that. I believe catfish are worth a couple bells, so this might actually turn out to be worth a fair bit. Or not. Fortunately, we still have some fossils to get rid of. Not like that, though. Those are tickets, obviously. Like this one. And like this one. And also possibly this one. And we have a Plesioneck. That's an actual fossil. Paperweight. And another paperweight. So only one good fossil. But still. It's a few more bells and a few more spaces in our inventory cleared out. And a bank deposit, presuming we don't sell that much. Well, as that said, we do have to head back home pretty quick, because I do believe Red is in town. I don't think we have this shirt yet. I guess we'll buy this, just to say that we have it. Plus, we need the tickets. So I figure we'll probably head back home in like 10, maybe 15 minutes to see if we can find Red. Because, of course, we still have to try and finish up our collection of paintings for our museum. So I won't be here for too long, I don't think. Alright, come on. Let's leave. I'm just trying to press Pocket Station buttons. They're small, though. Alright, here we go. We got some octopod paper. And some other paper, I don't know what kind is. I do believe that Red will be in this town in a matter of like 20 minutes, but of course that'll cut into a next day, and I don't want to make this a 2-day thing. I want to limit those as much as I possibly can. That's more of a as necessity dictates sort of thing. Nothing for Velma. Oh, we can only offer to do so many quests for so many people. If they don't want our help, well, we can't do much to help them. Well, if we find a ball, we can deliver to Peaches, I guess. That's assuming that we, find a ball and want to give it to her. Organizer from Goldie? You got it, buddy. Consider your organizer to be organized. Actually, that's fantastic. That's a ball actually being vaguely cooperative. Let's get this to our old pal Peaches, the creepy pink donkey. Peaches, stop staring at that and stare at this. Hooray! Now give me a reward. Hey, I'll take a blue clock, sure. It will help with all of our time reading needs. Let's get rid of this. And she immediately got bored and abandoned the ball. Silly Peaches. Alright. Glowy spot, yes please. I'll take 1,000 bells, why not? Oh no, don't feel bad, Goldie. I might have to make you feel worse by asking if you have a thing. She doesn't look so good in Arctic camouflage, honestly. I think that's a little boring for her. Quetzal. Of course he has it. Alright, we will ask Quetzal about this. We must straighten this organizer nonsense out. It is our quest and our duty to fulfill. Right, as soon as we clean that up. Is that Cookie? It was Cookie. There's Quetzal. Everyone in town is wearing camouflage for some reason. Maybe they're trying to be sneaky. I shall deliver it, because I know you won't. You silly Quetzal. Alright, now if I recall, he was in the player housing area. That at least gives us a vague idea of where we have to go. There he is. Oopsie, that's the wrong button. Trying to play with one hand is a little awkward. Oh no, I want to deliver your thing that you asked me to deliver to you. Here you go. Oh good, stationery. It's not like we already have like 4 stacks of it. Still, it will be helpful for the lonely people of the museum to receive more fossils at some point, I guess. Hey, Pierce has something to do. Do you need something, Pierce? Worst timing? Oh no, I don't want the worst timing. I want to have happy, friendly timing. Well, maybe Cookie needs something. We still need to look for Gulliver, too. Might want to check with Copper and make sure that Red's coming tomorrow and not today. Or rather, today and not yesterday, or whatever. Because, of course, he sets up after 6 p.m., which we'll not be around for. However, he sticks around for 24 hours, so... If he's here today, that means we can go visit him tomorrow. Maybe Spike needs something while we're here. Nothing for Spike. You, Ace, you need something? Come on. Let's talk about quests you need. Well, there are so few quests today. We are just questless in the world of animals. That. Oop, gotta clean this up. At least we can help make the place look nicer. And run crickets into the ocean. That's doing our part for the food chain or some malarkey. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Ooh, maybe Camo Frog needs something. That is a red bar shirt, but those bars are purple. Glasses cases from Spike, huh? Oopsie. I did say yes, but... Well, now I can't be friends with him ever again because he's angry with me, because I wanted to skip through his text. Yes, I would like to know about... Okay. So we don't have a location for Crazy Red. That means he's not actually available yet. Which means he'll be available starting at 6 p.m. Which would be about 18 minutes from now. Which, of course, would be tomorrow. Actual time. Maybe Tangy's got something for us. Not gonna help him. Ever. You don't have anything. I know your tricks, Tangy. When you say, uh-huh, I do have something, you say no, and then you lie to me. It's not right to lie to people, Tangy. No big fish. Goldie. You have something? I guess we could check with Chow. After that, I think we'll probably just head home in defeat. Alright, let's go get videotape from Pierce. That sounds like a quest worthy of us. We must recover the outdated medium. I don't think I even know anyone who owns a VHS player anymore. I mean, I have one, but that's mostly just as like a recording thing for videos. And it's only used if like something really, really, really doesn't like to get recorded. Because you can kind of record it onto video and then use that as sort of like a intermediary device. Sort of. Although it still looks crap when you do that. But it is a way to get around that problem. Here's a delivery, Chow. Your videotape is finally back. Oh god, more stationery. Okay, I've got too much of this stuff, Chow. I kind of wish the game would read your inventory a little. It's like, okay, you have so much stationery, maybe let's ease up on giving it to him. Maybe not remove the possibility entirely, but at the very least, you know, make it less of a thing that happens to you. That just seems like common sense to me, anyway. Alright, Mr. Nook. I'd like to sell some stuff. Mostly paper, because I don't need this much. I'll take 600 bells, that'll be plenty. Go and get these flowers and work on our garden back home. Yes, I'll buy that. I'll buy this. I need all your flowers, Nook. Can I just buy them in bulk? I mean, I'm a little annoyed that I can only buy 5 a day, honestly. It's gonna start snowing tomorrow. I have to, like, bring all my vegetables and stuff in. Ugh. I'm annoyed, too, because, like, some of my stuff, like my sunflowers, just bloomed today, so it's like, oh, good, it's dead tomorrow. I'm not getting any seeds out of that whatsoever. It's not been the best season for growing flowers and vegetables and stuff. At least for me. I've seen a lot of people who have much better gardens than I did this year. Alright. Let's get out of here and go home. To a place where we can possibly hunt down lost pieces of art. Allow us to complete our museum. Hopefully. We do just need one more painting after all. And I'd kind of like to get that fixed. Come on, Rovington cat. Be a little bit less rovery. Or perhaps slightly more rovery. Maybe he's like at the max level of roverness, and if he pushes it to more roverness, it'll loop back to 0 and he'll be less rovery. Because that's how computers work. Because we need significantly less roverliness. Alright. So we're home. Got about 12 minutes to plant a garden and figure out where Red is. Not a huge time crunch, mind you, but we're under a time limit. I'll check the mail tomorrow. Alright, so Red's got to be around here somewhere. Where specifically, who knows? I will take that. Because 10,000 bells is... Or 1,000 bells, I missed the comma there. Still, free bells is free bells. And you don't say no to that. That would just be silly. Okay, so here's where our garden's about at. Right up to here. Plant that. Plant that. Plant this. Plant that. I'm half tempted to go straight south after we finish this acre and just go straight to the ocean, honestly. I think it would, feel a little bit more satisfying to get to the ocean this quickly. Satisfactory, but not perfect. Okay. I'm a little annoyed about that. We'll have to look for weeds as we run around here. Keep an eye out for silly seagulls. But I'm not seeing anything that looks like it would decrease the... Oh, there's this. Decrease the value of our town rating. And yet, our town rating still seems fairly decreased. Which is, not good. We need to have the maximum town rating. Ever. Always. We can never drop below perfect, or else the town will explode. I wonder where Red's at. I mean, there's nothing saying that he wouldn't be in an acre that isn't already occupied by our garden, of course. I mean, hell, we built the garden around the concept of houses filling it around, but, I would still like to find him quickly, because we have about 9 minutes left. Time to ask good old Copper. He has all the answers. C5. That's directly north of us. Alright, we can get there. Get rid of that. There he is. There's everyone's favorite fox. He's the most reputable fox of all time. Alright, Mr. Red. Let us see the painting that we're all missing. Please. Please. Red, you screwed up. There's no paintings here, especially not the one I need. I don't really need a steamroller, and you still haven't explained why you've got a cupid and a sword that I can't buy either of, or, any explanation as to why you have them in general. You are the least reputable fox of all time. Actually, it's funny, you know, it's been an entire year almost, and he still hasn't sold us a forgery. That's kind of impressive, honestly. Anyway, I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, because that's how amazing you are, and not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much any kind of game you can think of. I got something there for you, I'm sure. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my abilities, which in this case is get disappointed at Crazy Red while playing 2 games at once so that I can ultimately figure out this whole Pocket Station thing a little bit better. But you'll get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like how reputable Crazy Red really is, because seriously, we've still yet to run into a situation where he's lied to us or given us a false product, which is bizarre. Over the course of a year, mind you. Like, that just doesn't happen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.